Welcome back to another episode here of the IgnitorSMP, and today, ladies and gentlemen, to start off this episode, this area, you know, the volcano, we need to get some work done on it. And I've already done it. Not gonna lie, I started doing this before I actually started recording the video. So this area already has a little bit of progression done on it, a little bit of progress on it, and I think it's looking great. It's a lot. There's gonna be a lot of block placing, but once we start to get like a significant amount of this area done, we're gonna have a really cool base. So now that you've seen this episode's starter time, how did you get here? Well, you've seen this episode's starter time lapse, we need to get into what we're doing. And for that, we need to head back to the legendary factory. Now, this episode's actually going to revolve around the copper farms again. I know you guys are kind of sick of the copper farms existing, but this one never actually worked, so it's ugly, it looks terrible, it's nothing good. I like the way it works. It's empty. Oh, that's good. Well, okay. But we're going to be working on this one anyway, so we don't really care. But so this one was supposed to be a copper farm, and then it kind of changed, and it is what it is, right? So the collection system in the killing chamber of this farm, it's not going to work right now because Blackie's online taking up the mob cap, which makes this the perfect time to work on this. I have nothing to worry about. Nothing's gonna come kill me. But yeah, it's big. There's a big open area. It's hard to AFK this thing, and the collection system is literally just a single chest. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna change it up. We're gonna make this a one by one drop, so it's easier to... How? There's two of them there. We're gonna make it a one... Okay. Is he not at his copper farm? I'm confuzzled. Either way, we're going to make it a 1x1 drop, and we're going to do a nice collection system down here. So let's get up there and see kind of how we're going to have to do this. Okay, surely it's not this easy. It can't be. I've already been in there and took a look at it. It's literally just a basic mob farm, so it's not like anything insane's happening in here. But if I'm not mistaken... Will this work if I just put a fence gate here? I brought two in case I was wrong. Opened it up and then put water. That doesn't really push them in, does it? Okay. Do I have to extend this area? What if we do that? Okay, I gotta play with this a little bit because I did not design this to be a 1x1. Now, I realize it's a little dark in here. It's going to be kind of tough to see, but all I've done is kind of extended it out. Now, all the water should, in theory, push to here. I shouldn't have any more issues. They should all just come like this. No matter what they do, they'll end up here, they'll end up here. They get pushed to the center. So, that being said, that should fix the problem. That should make it a 1x1 drop now. But oh, hello. I guess we can swim with wings, right? So this is inconvenient. Come on, let me out. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this new little killing system works. They all fell right there. We're good to go. The hoppers can collect it. Ooh, the XP can't get to me, though? Really? That's interesting. Is that normal that XP can't get to me? What if I don't have another one of these on me right now. What if I replace... Like, I don't need this here, but the babies could shoot me, which was kind of annoying. What if I just put this here? XP can get to me now, right? Well, I guess we'll just do that. We need another door, but now for this problem. We have this... I thought it was what I needed. We have one chest. We have nothing. We essentially can't catch anything in an AFK session, and that's what I want to be able to do, is AFK this thing and get as many tridents as physically possible. So I think we're gonna need a bigger collection system. The question is, do we do just straight up collection chests, get rid of the stuff by hand, or do we set up auto sorters? And that goes down to, how do I like this thing to look? This thing looks pretty good the way it is. The bigger the bottom section gets, the more convoluted it gets, right? So I kind of have to just watch what I do, and we'll go from there, because I do I do want it to be a sorter. I just don't know how I want it to be a sorter. So let's work on this. Let's work this out. This is a perfect test. This is perfect. I'm sitting up in my chair right now. Blackie just signed off, and then this thing kicked into full gear because no one's here anymore. But there was a baby in here with a trident. He couldn't see me. This is great. Now I left it looking like this just so it looks uniform from the outside. But check that out. This is what we went with. It's nothing fancy. I might come in and decorate this area up just a little bit, but we just have a basic little setup here, and it's working phenomenally. Now, sorting was going to be kind of weird because the only thing we really wanted to sort out was... Does anything go into there yet? Hello? Hello? Can I... Hello? Hello? I think I'm going offline. Oh no, it didn't. I thought I was. Yeah, so sorting, the only thing we really would have sorted out was the rotten flesh anyway. We want to collect all the stuff that's non-sortable, so it was just going to be extra bulk for absolutely no reason, for no good reason at least. So now that we have this set up, we can actually go ahead and stock the shop. We can have it function, right? We can actually keep up with things. Like Jay needs a lot more of those shells, so this almost, we need to just throw a beacon down there somewhere so this has beacon range, but that's something I can do off camera. You don't really care about a beacon. Yeah, we got this AFK-able now at least, which is beautiful. Now I'm gonna turn my attention to the actual copper farm because it has its own collection system. Is there iron spawning? Yes, there is. It has its own collection system that I kind of want to get rid of. Wow, things are struggling today, aren't they? Now, the thing is, I've never actually gotten this farm to work. I've never been able to fire it up other than, well, never. I've never actually gotten this thing to work. So the way it's supposed to work is we stand here, and then mobs will actually spawn, some zombies will spawn, it does a little sorting thing, and then they fall down, and that's how the farm starts up. So what I'm gonna do right now, actually, what the heck's in this shulker box? What are in? Nothing. Okay, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna try to get this thing fired up because I've never successfully done it. I'm just gonna go for it and see what happens. Absolutely nothing happened, and then I realized my turtle egg's gone, so I gotta go breed turtles just to fire this thing back up. Now I'm gonna be fully honest with you. I did fire this thing up. I did get it working. And I don't know. I honestly don't know about this farm. I know for me to use it, it's gonna take a lot more kind of work. There was mobs spawning up here, and I was scared because then one managed to spawn right here. I don't know. This farm has me questioning a lot, and I'm gonna explain it kind of in free cam mode. It is a really good farm, and if it worked right, I'd absolutely love it. I would genuinely love it, but for some reason, zombies will spawn up here and just not care about this turtle egg whatsoever. I don't know why. I can't figure out why. If you guys know in the comments, because we are going to leave this and come back to it later, but they just don't care. They truly do not care. So zombies I kind of have to lure down myself, and then once the farm's running, it seems to run okay, but I tried giving it an AFK session, and this broke. Somehow the armor stand broke when I had it running the way it was supposed to. So I have no idea. I have no clue what I'm doing wrong and why this farm, as simple as it is giving me so much grief. But this farm over here, I don't know why I like the look of that, especially when the chests don't load it. It's so random. But this farm over here is now fully AFK-able. I have it all set up. I have a beacon here shooting up past it, and it gives me strength and regeneration, and I've done a little bit of AFKing. And this farm itself is producing pretty well. We have a lot of drowned heads, like a weird amount of drowned heads, and then we have 10 nautilus shells, which is good. I like it, but a weird amount of copper. Like, what the heck? Why do I have so much copper in here? And this is what I got from that farm when I was AFKing it earlier. I AFK'd this less and got that. I don't know. I truly don't know. This farm does slow down when people are online, so like right now is kind of peak efficiency, but come on, I don't know what to say. It seems to be running really well. Oh, this isn't even, look, there's a trident right there. Let's see if we can get that. You gonna give that to me, my friend? He did! Wait a second, did that just drop? Did that drop the trident? See, things should be getting, I don't know, apparently it's sucking weird. It did! It dropped the trident! Nice! Okay, cool. So we did get a trident out of the new storage room, and it is working. I love every minute of this, but I'm kind of stuck. The rest of the episode is going to be a little talky. It's going to be a little discussion between you and I, because I'm going to be fully honest with you guys. I'm not going to say I'm burned out. I'm not going to say I'm like, ooh, I don't know what to do, but I feel like I've done so much in this world that I'm kind of at a stalemate right now, where I don't know what project I want to work on next. I don't know what the heck are these? Why are these here? Just a bunch of dirt? Did I leave these here? Yeah, I definitely left these here. I don't know what's next. You know what I mean? What projects are next? So the rest of this episode, we're going to make a projects board because, again, I don't know what to do next. So we're going to make a projects board, and then we're going to try to crack on in the next episodes, completing each project one by one. But I don't think I want to build it here. We're going to head over to the volcano and build our projects boards there. Project board there. That's hard to say. And I am building this thing entirely out of spruce wood. I do not care what it looks like because we're going to remove it here in a little bit. Where's the portal? We're going to remove it here in a little bit, but we need to get our thoughts together, you know? Well, if this doesn't look like 2012 public server lobby boards that has all the warp signs on it, I don't know what does. I love it. It'll do for now. So we got to add some signs, but the rest of this episode's going to get a little talky because we got to figure out, we got to get a game plan. We got to know what we're doing because yeah, I'm kind of stuck. Where are signs? There they are. Found them. All right, cool. Let's make this quick then. We're going to start over at the factory, and that right there, that giant mob farm that we built at the very beginning of the season has actually been supplying us rockets this whole time. Now, one of the projects that we actually want to do, and I'm gonna execute here eventually, is getting rid of this. It's actually, it's over Onyx's second factory here, and it casts a shadow, it's built out of cobblestone, and really it just doesn't match the area anymore. So this entire project kind of has to go, and then once it's gone, we need a source of gunpowder, and we need a source of sugarcane. So obviously Onyx has the sugarcane factory over here that he's working on, but I want to work on, not as big, a dual mob farm down here that kind of works, well, it'll just be 2 silos, you know? It'll be 2 silos that match the factory, and they'll just be plopped kind of close to this factory so we can do some automation. So the first thing on our list is going to be new mob farm. Now this farm right here is the next thing on my list. I never set up a sorter, so it literally breaks every 5 seconds. It's not going to be a full episode project, but it definitely has to be on the list so we can actually finalize the slime farm and finish. It's been months, actually finish this project up. Oh yeah, this is definitely on my list too. Redoing the iron farm storage. This was actually put in before auto crafters, before we had them here on the server, and the redstone down here, it's so unnecessary. I didn't even know how to build my like shulker loader that I use now that actually allows me to just open them. So this project, it's really dumb. It's really dumb. So yeah, iron farm, definitely on the list. Flying back over to the volcano, I actually kind of thought of another one, doing some nether portal stuff, you know, building one for the volcano, building one for the factory, and actually making it look nice. So that's going to be a 2-parter. That's going to be 2 signs, and it's going to be like nether portal for volcano and nether portal for factory. Now, yeah, that's I'm going to put that one off as long as I can. And I think I'm all caught up on the board. We got a new rocket / mob farm, sorter for the slime farm, new iron farm storage, volcano portal, factory portal. We got dripstone farm. We didn't really talk about that, but that was a request from Neat Freeze. And we have a bamboo farm because I thought that'd be fun to kind of add to the project list. Now, if you guys are still watching here at the end of the video, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, and I want to know what you guys think. I want to know in the comments below what you would want to see. What projects do you want me to try to execute here in survival Minecraft? Like, I'm at a roadblock, and that should help right there for a little while, but I want your guys' feedback. I want to know what you're thinking. So, with that being said, that's it. That's all I got time for today's episode. If you guys are new to the channel and you're new to the Igniter series, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, you could feed the algorithm monster by hitting that like button, because the more likes this video gets, the fatter that algorithm monster gets, and the bigger this video can grow. So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm hiding behind a plant. Peace.